Hello, I'm Veronica Karaman, and as a mindset and life coach, there's one thing that I've noticed that helps people move out of the old and into the new, out of the stuck and moving forward, out of a winter season and into a new season. And you know what it is? It's to get a new perspective on where you're at. It's to shift your mindset. Many years ago, I moved into a old kind of farmhouse with my mother, who was in the last season of her life, and I wanted to make a real heart connection with her before she passed. And we moved in wintertime. And I went to the owner of the house and I said, how do I know what to pull up? Because everything looks dead in the yard, and it was about an acre and a half, and it had herb gardens and all kind of flower gardens, and everything looked dead, and I didn't know what to do. And he said, well, you know what, you just have to wait until spring comes and see what comes up. And do you know what happened when spring came? Everything came up. The herb gardens, the flowers, the azaleas, everything that looked dead was actually alive. The only thing that was different was the season. And we've just come out on the tail end of COVID. There's been so much loss, disconnection. Maybe like me, you've lost some disciplines, and it's time to be fully alive again. It's time to bloom. And that's how I feel in my life, and maybe that's how you feel in yours, that it's time to create some new beginnings because it's no longer winter, it's spring. And so I want to invite you to a very special life coaching workshop I'm doing called See Your Inner Garden Grow. And we're going to be taking a little tour of the gardens to compare how growth happens in nature and how that applies to personal growth in our lives. I'm going to be sharing with you some very important foundational principles of personal growth. You'll be connecting with other amazing women at a heart level to really be inspired and to be guided through some amazing conversations on how to create your springtime, your new beginning, to be fully alive this year. Regardless of what's going on in the outside world, you can cultivate your inner garden. So I look forward to seeing you there. Invite a friend and come. Please share this. And if you've never experienced life coaching before, it's a marvelous way to grow in your self-awareness, to make decisions, to create something new and beautiful for your life. And as I was thinking and reflecting on what is going on in the war in our culture, and what hit me was to plant some beauty. I want to plant some beauty in my heart, in my life. I want to plant some beauty in other people's lives. And I'd love for you to be a part of this really dynamic and transformational afternoon on cultivating your inner garden. I'm also going to be talking about the 6 different identities we have and how we have to move through each of those to create that sense of freshness and being in the now and moving into our future. So I look forward to seeing you then.